Paul is a man of passions. He loves life. And in his life, Paul likes independent cinema, basketball, and his job. Paul is a designer. He enjoys his passions in real life, of course, but also on the web. And what Paul finds every day on the web, he would like to keep and organize for it to suit him. And in doing so, create the world of his interests. One day, Paul signed into Pearltrees. Since that day, he turns the web contents he likes into pearls. He takes them, he moves them, he organizes them. He puts them into Pearltrees, and each Pearltree represents an interest. This is his Pearltree Independent Cinema, where he organizes some blog posts, trailers, and critics on his favorite movies, exactly the way he wants them. Paul's pleasure really is to organize his interests. Now, Paul's account is very rich, and all his passions are in there. Independent cinema, basketball, design. One day he receives a message. Bob has connected to one of his pearls. They've selected the same pearl. A blog post about the last Wes Anderson movie. Thanks to this connection, Paul discovered Bob's Pearltree about Wes Anderson. Everything about Wes Anderson is in there. The director's very first interviews, a blog written by a childhood friend, absolutely everything. So Paul decides to pick Bob's Pearltree in order to follow what he adds to it. To build the world of his interests, Paul also picked Lily's Pearltree about design, and 2 Pearltrees from Mike about basketball. Paul loves to share his interests. That is also what he likes about Pearltrees. He can drive people through his world. For example, last week he sent Bill his Pearltree about basketball via Twitter. He drove Bill through his vision of basketball with one single tweet. Now Paul is a happy man. He takes pleasure in organizing the world of his interests. He's fully living his passions. You too, like Paul, can create the world of your interests. Create the world of your interests. Pearltrees.